Hey everybody, it's School of YouTube Week. Now a lot of you guys are going to be heading back to school this week, so YouTubers all over the world are making videos about education and learning something new. Yay! Back to school! Going back to school sucks. But you know what sucks even worse?
What sucks even worse is that millions of children around the world will not be going back to school this September because they have little or no access to education. This could be because they're working to support their families, or they live in an area of conflict, or there's classroom overcrowding. So School of YouTube is working with the charity Comic Relief to raise awareness and encourage you to donate to this excellent cause.
So, what are we going to be learning about today? We're going to be learning about roadside education, specifically how to change a tire. I know that sounds a little simplistic to some of you, but to some of us, we don't really know how to do it. And this is something that we could have used on a recent trip we had. Maybe we should tell them that story.
Let's.
So, a couple of weeks ago, Stasia and I went on a lovely vacation in Scotland.
The last 2 days of our trip, we were driving from Fort William up to Skye for 2 days, and I was so excited.
Stasia's driving, doing a great job.
I liked it. I thought I was doing a pretty damn good job. I just had to kind of like keep saying to myself, like, left, left, left. Otherwise, I would just kind of like go to the other side of the road.
We are driving through like some of the most gorgeous areas I've ever seen.
Beautiful
It's like you look out and you're like, oh, well, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh, no, wait, that's the most beautiful thing
Then you go over the hill, you're like, oh, no, that is actually...
Oh, look, there's a dragon. There was like a big trailer approaching us, and I just wanted to give him a little extra room, but there's literally like no shoulder on the road, and there was just a piece of the road missing on the side, so we went through that bump.
I start to hear...
And we got what you would call a flat tire.
Our phones aren't working too well. Great. It's getting darker. We're trying to figure it out.
We go to the trunk to get the spare tire to get ready to change it, and we open the trunk.
No spare tire.
No spare tire, no jack, no tools.
We're kind of freaking out. These little bugs start biting us called midges.
Midges.
They're kind of like somewhere between a gnat and a mosquito.
And they're just like dive bombing your face.
And they just go in like your sleeve. Ugh. I finally get a couple of bars on my phone and I'm able to call the bed and breakfast. And the guy, Rick. Big Scottish. No, he's not Scottish.
He's Australian.
He's a big Australian guy who used to play cricket.
Yes.
He shows up and is like, well, let's go ahead and see. And he didn't believe us that there was no spare. He looks and is like, hey, that's terrible. I don't know what you're going to do about that.
Mark finally got on the phone with someone from the insurance company, and they wanted to tow us to Inverness, which is like 3 hours away in the wrong direction. Meanwhile, the garage in town has the tire we need.
So we're just like, we don't know. We're just strangers in a strange land, and we're in the middle of nowhere with the picture. I just want to go home.
So they sent a tow truck for us. We had to pay like a little bit extra, but it was worth it.
The point of this is, you know, you got to pay attention and make sure that everything is in your car that's supposed to be in your car. And the other thing, even if that spare tire had been in there, when's the last time you changed a tire?
Never.
So, we're going to learn how to change a tire right now.
Do it.
All right, so today we are going to learn how to change a tire from our good friend and car expert, Derek D. from Fastlane Daily.
That's right, car expert, Mark.
Yes.
You'd be surprised when people don't know how to change a tire. Very simple thing. We're going to teach Mark and Stasia how to do just that. It's simple. All right, first thing, Mark, Stasia, analyze the tire. We're working with a perfectly good tire here.
Okay.
But as you see, this isn't a rim. A lot of people might think this is a rim. This is just a plastic hubcap. You just...
Oh my God!
So basically, this is just a regular rim. It looks like crap. That's why you have these gross plastic things on top. And
we need you to give us a rim job.
Yeah. And then we're gonna jack this off of the car, because here's the nuts.
Oh, remove the nuts.
We gotta take these off, obviously, but you can't do that without a jack. So you go in the trunk, and hopefully your car has a jack. Pop the trunk, locate the spare tire, and the jack. Oh! We have a spare tire.
And a jack.
And a jack.
Jackpot.
Hey.
Yeah, can we do this Indy 500 style?
So guys, we're on a little bit of a hill here, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the tire we're gonna jack off.
Okay.
A lot of innuendos here. But that tire in the back is the one that's still gonna be on the ground, so maybe we'll shove a rock or something, a stick, something you wanna get.
You mean like this?
Perfect. There
Okay.
you go. And the emergency brake is still on, so you gotta play that safe.
So like, just kind of like this?
Other side. The way we're gonna roll would be that way because we're on the hill.
Oh, right.
So now, Mark, there's the jack. Now we gotta jack it up. people put the jack right on the, I mean, this is plastic right here, right on the plastic of the car. They put it, no, you gotta put it on part of the chassis. The chassis is the frame of the car. See right here?
Uh-huh.
There's a ridge on this jack.
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So now basically, you have it right on that ridge,
Uh-huh.
and then you want to start jacking up. Now before you do that, obviously if it's at nighttime, use a flashlight. If you don't have a flashlight, your cell phone light will work fine.
Oh my god.
Start jacking up.
it's
See?
working.
Rises very simply.
Here, you try.
Okay, let me give it a
Go a
try.
little more. I mean,
Your wife
that's
should know
high
how
enough.
to jack, too.
Good job, Stasia.
So much better at
This right here, they look all different ways, but basically this is what's going to get the nuts off the wheel. See, another thing when you're on the road, you want to make sure you're
There
safe
we
too.
go.
You want to put maybe a flare or something. Some cars keep your trunk up, they have a reflector, especially at night. So you want to loosen them all off, but not basically take them all off yet. Just get them all loose first, then we're going to take them off by hand. Now what if, say, all these nuts, you put them down, they roll down a drain. What do you do next?
this. Cry.
You go, oh, fudge.
You take one nut from each tire, one nut from each remaining wheel, put that on, drive to somewhere safe, get an extra nut,
All right, so I've got the wheel.
take it right off.
Woo!
Just throw it away.
Then take the spare, we'll get that on the car. A lot of troubles here.
This is like the black and white footage, like, changing tires used to be.
Line up the spare tire with the holes and then just twist the nuts in, not fully, just get them in there so it holds the tire onto the car, and then later we'll tighten those, Mark. Then we'll
Okay.
use your Hulk muscles again to tighten those in.
And we're done.
Not yet.
What? No? Oh,
No,
okay.
not yet.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Now you gotta tighten them all. Yeah, so basically we could have just taken the nice tire off, put the nice tire back on, but we want it to be authentic for you guys. Get the jack out of the trunk, get the tire out of the trunk, the spare tire, put it on, and here you go. You just jack it down, release the emergency brake, remove the rock. Make sure you go to a mechanic and get the original tire fixed. But there you go, that's how you put on a spare, Mark.
Thanks, Derek D.
Hey, no problem.
Bye.
All right, where you got, no, I'll just get, all right.
Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. And remember, it doesn't take much to make a big difference in someone's life.
Money raised through the School of YouTube will help improve education services for children worldwide.
Just take a minute, click on the donate button, and donate.
Give a little.
Give a lot.
Do it now.
We'll wait.
We gotta go.